Good morning. Good morning. Waking up. Wake up. Saturday morning. Let's have a coffee and hang out. Oh my gosh. I could have I can't even speak today. I could have kept sleeping today. Too many late nights, too many Hallmark Christmas movies. Who's with me on this one? Grab your coffee or your tea or your OJ, your morning bevy, and let's connect on this Saturday morning. Give me a hey there, morning, whatever, in the comments. Let me know you're with me, and we will get started in a moment. Yeah. Hi. How's your Saturday so far? Mine has only just begun. You're the first thing I've done today outside of brushing my teeth. So here we are. This week felt long. Anybody else feel that way? It felt really long. But we've made it to the weekend. And I'm glad. I'm just giving you a moment to join us. Please say good morning in the comments as you jump on. I'm glad to have you on this Saturday morning. So as I was saying before, this week has felt really long, and in conversation with people, a lot of people were also feeling like it was a long week, just like, is it only Wednesday? Is it only Thursday? Is it only just Tuesday? And yeah, it felt like it went by a little bit longer this week. And I think it's reflective a bit of how we're going to feel this winter is going to be. Not that I want to be a doomsayer on a Saturday morning, but I think we're going to have a long winter. We have some challenges ahead of us. There's always interesting shuffles and changes at work for, how you're feeling, how your kids are feeling, what those are looking like. The national government across, all of Canada, and then for those who are working or who join us in Coffee Club from other countries, I'm not sure the status of what that looks like for you, but they're reminding people that there's supports available so that you don't go to work feeling sick. Maybe some of these increased numbers are coming from people who just feel they can't miss another day of work. So there's supports for you in that. Just throwing that out there. A kindness revolution continues for us. This month, we're focusing on kindness towards ourselves. And it was so great. I'm not sure if you had a chance to see Coffee Club from yesterday, with my chit chat with Carol McMillan. If not, if you have, 20 minutes, 15 minutes over the weekend while you're doing something, to throw it on and have a listen. She gives us some great tips and talks about some ways to put health and wellness towards ourselves into play as a part of our kindness revolution. So some of the things we're focusing on this month is our mental health, our self-care, healthy eating, little daily goals. We talked about this one day, just opportunities to really put kindness back in towards ourselves. And so Carol chatted a bit yesterday about how you can put some of those health and wellness sort of aspects towards yourself into play. So she gave us a tip on breathing exercises and adding a bit of activity and making sure to put colorful vegetables into our life and different things like that. So your kindness revolution challenge today is to prepare yourself a healthy meal or a really colorful snack. And I feel like, in the embarrassing of myself yesterday, I am just going to eat orange peppers for the rest of my life to remind myself they exist. In my defense, I really was thinking about spices because Carol always adds these spices, but I don't know. I guess you can only defend yourself so long when you have a moment of complete brain farting. That's really what that was. It was brain farting. That's all right. It is what it is. So keep those fun things going. We've got another just over a week and a little bit left in this month for getting through, the kindness revolution pieces towards ourselves. And I don't know if you're following the little calendar that we have posted and shared and the little daily tips and tricks for going forward with that, but it's been pretty fun. So hopefully you have liked that. Good morning, Lana. How are you? Hi, Kathy. Mom's here. The gang's all here. So that's what that's looking like now. I'm tired this morning. I'm not going to lie. I maybe stayed up too late just watching mindless television, right? When do we ever do that? I think in my life, I've done that only a handful of times in my normal, regular schedule of life. So it's always quite interesting. I thought today, because we had a guest on yesterday, and one of our kindness towards ourselves revolution challenges of yesterday was one that takes a minute, takes a thought. And so I thought maybe you would want to share that into the comments. If not, you can think about it and whatever. But if you want to share it into the comments, that would be fantastic. Interaction's always most fun. That's why we're here, is so you have somewhere for connection, somewhere for hanging out, feeling like you're not alone during this crazy time frame. And we're here every day as a group of people to support you and encourage you and connect with you. So yesterday on the Kindness Revolution calendar, we were tasked with writing down 5 favorite qualities of ourselves. So what are 5 things you really like about you? They can be physical, non-physical, personality, actual trait, like whatever that looks like. Any 5, the first 5 things that come to mind that are the favorite things about yourself. That's the challenge this morning. So put that in the comments, or think it, or write it down really quick, or text it to somebody. Just go through the motion of thinking about 5 things that you really like about yourself. And it kind of puts you on the spot for a minute. I know that. I feel that for you. But you can do this. And what are those 5 things that you really like about yourself? Your 5 favorite qualities. So I guess qualities aren't necessarily physical traits. But you could pick that. Like if you were just like today, you were like, man, my hair has got it going on, whatever that might be. And you want to celebrate the fact that you love that about yourself, that you've got great hair, then love that about yourself. It's like there's no hard, fast, right or wrong answers in this. But what are 5 qualities that you are your favorite thing about yourself? And post them in the comments. And challenge yourself for that today. Punctuation. Mike says one of his favorite qualities about himself is punctuation. Hey, that's all right. What's the other 4? You got to put all 5 out. What does that look like for you? I'm trying to think of what my 5 are to share with you. I'm like, if I'm going to task you with it, I better do it myself, I guess. I got 4. I'm working on it. You can work on it too. Put it into the comments. What's the fit? Oh, I need one more. Favorite quality about, right? It's hard. This is a hard one. Like, so I didn't pre-write mine before we went on. I thought I'm going to do it on the spot with you because that's what I'm asking of you. So for those of you who are just joining the coffee this morning, we are going to share hopefully if you feel brave enough, into the comments, your 5 favorite qualities about yourself. This is our kindness revolution with a focus on self this month, part of our self-care and mental health building, because we're going to need those over the coming weeks. So, sharing those things. I know you can do it. I'll call you out by name, people who are here. No, I'm just kidding. I'd never do that. I need one more. Yeah, see, I'm asking a really hard task of you, but I know you can do this. You can come through with it. 5 of your favorite qualities about yourself. Post them in the comments this morning and have a moment of what that looks and feels like. It was a long week this week. It really was. It might even be for some of you a Bailey's in the coffee kind of morning, because that's how it's feeling. I don't have any, but if I did, I might be tempted by that today. What are some things happening in your community this weekend? I know there's probably not things happening, but there's still opportunities to get involved and get connected. And what does that look like? And just, I'm hoping if you have people in your circle and your groups, I guess, that are like friends, family in your life that are living in some of the provinces like Manitoba, Saskatchewan. I mean, everybody's welcome from everywhere, but I want to check in with people from Manitoba. So if you have friends in Manitoba, I want them to join Coffee Club with us and connect in, because I'm worried about people in that province. There's a lot going on there. And I would like to get a gauge of that, because maybe what we're reading online and what we're seeing isn't the truth what's happening there, right? Like there's so many things that we got to dig a little bit deeper for. So I encourage you to invite more people to join our coffee club. We're going to be switching back over. If you're watching on my personal Facebook page, for those of you who are catching it there, we are going to shift off that and go back to just being on the Jody Seeley fan page. I hate calling it that because it sounds so ridiculous, but it's a public page that people can just like and jump on. There doesn't have to be a friend request approval and that kind of thing. So we're going to shift back to that starting in December, so that more people can come and join, because I've had a few people send messages inquiring how their other friends could come and join and be part of Virtual Coffee Club. So keep that in mind. We're going to be switching back to there. So invite friends to come and like that page and set up notifications for when we go live. It will be at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time every day. So Lana, I wasn't here yesterday and didn't do my homework. No, we didn't talk about it yesterday, and there was no homework. So tossing them out to the universe is also fine. You don't have to post it into the comments. Kathy's brave today. She wins the prize. Her 5 favorite qualities of herself is her loyalty, her passion, her giving nature, her kindness, and her smile. And look at it in that picture. It's so great. There's a hospital bake sale at the Masonic Hall today. That's important to note if you're in the High River area. So it's all good. Today, I'm just, for those jumping in, we're putting you on the spot a little bit to share if you feel brave enough. And if you don't, again, you can toss it to the universe. You can write it on a Post-it note. You can text it to a friend. You can just say it out loud, because I can't hear you. What are your 5 favorite qualities about yourself? What does that look like for you? What are the 5 things that pop into mind? And what does that look like? So I think I think I know mine now. So my 5 favorite qualities of myself, right? And it feels weird for us to say them about ourselves. If we were tasked with listing 5 favorite qualities about each other, we probably would come up with the answers so much quicker, right? So what are your 5 favorite qualities about yourself? Mine are my humor, kindness, I believe I have a great ability to buy great gifts for people. I love my gift giving ability, my ability to read a room, and the gift I was given to pull stories out of people. Those are my 5 favorite qualities. Maybe, I don't know if that's interview skill set or what that looks like, what that would be called properly. Darlene says her 5 favorite about herself are her problem-solving abilities, her courage, that she's empathetic, that she's a community supporter, and that she's authentic. Good job, Darlene. That's a great list. And so take a minute on that. And I know it might take you a minute to think about it, or you could be really fast and just like, what are the first 5 things that pop into your mind about what you love about yourself, your qualities that you love about yourself the most? Maybe there's more than 5. Maybe getting to 5 feels like a struggle, but you will get there. So at some point over the next couple of days, whatever that looks like for you, I want you to make sure you come up with that list of 5 things. And what I think would be awesome is if you put it onto a little Post-it note or a little piece of paper or a little something, stick it on the fridge, stick it on the bathroom mirror, stick it somewhere where you look every day. And then I want you to be reminded every single day that there are 5 things that you really love about yourself. And on the days when you feel like you aren't good enough, or you are too tired for this, or you are sad about that, or you can't take 1 more minute to do something, I want you to look at this list and remind yourself you have incredible gifts, you have incredible qualities, and we need you. We need you to keep putting these 5 things plus the 100,000 other more great qualities that you have about yourself. We need you to keep putting those out in the world. You're integral. So I think that we all have days, we're human, right? We all have days where we feel like we don't have any of these qualities. We don't feel like we're bringing anything to the table. We have days where we feel like, meh. We all have them. So this list is going to remind you why you're keeping going. And it's not something somebody else has told you. It's not something somebody else is trying to build you up with. This is coming from inside yourself. You can honestly be your greatest supporter, your biggest cheerleader, your most strong person of influence is right here inside yourself. So remind yourself every day how much you love you. Does that make sense? I hope so. I hope you will take that challenge. Share it with others. If you are somebody who is the person people come to for those conversations, and right in the next few weeks, like especially the next 2 weeks, but I think it's going to be into most of winter, we are going to need to lean into each other. The connection that we have with each other is going to be an integral piece of keeping us together mental health wise and building us up and keeping us going. So we need to remind ourselves all the time that we are there and we are connected and we love ourselves. And that's important. So if someone is calling you and saying that they're feeling like they don't have any of those things, or working back from home again has really made them feel pulled out of the world and isolated again and sad, have them make one of these lists. Put it up on their fridge, put it up in their bathroom mirror, put it somewhere where you can look at it in the morning and be like, right, yeah, I got this. Because you got this. That's what that looks like today. So those 5 things. Your challenge on your kindness revolution calendar today is to prepare yourself a healthy meal at some point today, whether it's your breakfast, your lunch, your supper, whatever it looks like, or a really colorful, healthy snack. Once today. If you want to have cinnamon buns for breakfast and pizza for dinner, whatever that looks like there is no judgment. But one meal, one of your meals or snacks today is a colorful, healthy treat to yourself. Food is medicine. Food is the piece that I probably struggle with the most, if you know me well. But we're mind shifting that, and those healthy, colorful snacks, it's going to give you a real boost of energy today. And I look forward to that for you. It's going to be fun. It's tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow's challenge is my favorite. You can look ahead on the calendar, or you can join us here at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for a little Sunday morning fun. Continue to have an incredible rest of your Saturday. Thank you for taking the time to connect with us and have a little fun on Virtual Coffee Club this morning. If you're just joining in now, in the comments, if you feel brave enough today, you are going to post your 5 favorite qualities about yourself. If you can write it down on a Post-it note and stick it up somewhere, it's going to be your daily reminder of the things that you love about you and that you know you're in your own corner. Also, really, really important. Have a great rest of your Saturday, friends, and I will see you here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Bye, everybody.